We were so engrossed that we were unconscious of the presence of others in the room until our chief stepped forward with a greeting. We all looked up to see Jesus, Emil, our hostess, and Ch1, the man of the records, whom we had at first called the old man of the records, but whom we now knew as the young man. There were also Bhagat Irand, and a stranger to whom we were introduced as Ram Chan Ra. We later learned his familiar name to be Bud Ra. A table was cleared and prepared for a meal. We sat down, and after a few moments of silence, Jesus spoke. Quote, Almighty and all-pervading Father Principle, which shines forth ever triumphant from within us out to all the world and is the light, love and beauty which we are experiencing this day and which we always experience if we only will. We bow before this altar on which burns the undying fire of perfect love, harmony, true wisdom, unending devotion, and pure humility. This sacred light shines steadily on, undimmed, from within the soul of those who are now gathered at this, the altar of true fatherhood, sonship, and devoted brotherhood. This divine light does shine forth from these near and dear ones, out and out, to the most remote places of all the world, that they all may see its great light and may experience its undimmed and unquenchable love. The rays of this all-pervading light, beauty, and purity shine through the receptive souls and hearts of those who are gathered here at this, your altar. We are now conscious of these all-consuming and embracing rays of love, and we send them forth, and they transmute, blend, and harmonize all mankind. It is the true and the pure Christ of God, standing forth from each and all, that we salute and stand face to face with, equal to, one with God. Again we salute God, our Father, right within and standing forth. End quote. After Jesus ceased speaking, we all arose upon the suggestion that we return to the room where our former experience had taken place. As we started toward the door, we realized that we were already there. This time, we were conscious of moving, but not conscious of the cause of locomotion. As soon as we expressed the desire, we were actually in the upper room. Although the shadows of evening were well advanced, our way was perfectly lighted, and we found all aglow with the rich beauty and effulgence that had been there when we departed. The reader will recall it was in the room we had just left that Ch1 returned to us after being brought back from what we looked upon as death. To us that room was a shrine, and it seemed aglow with all possibilities, a sanctified place where we ourselves had been able to step forth to a greater accomplishment than, as mortals, we had previously known. From that time on till April 15th, the day of our departure, not a day or night passed that we did not all meet together for at least 1 hour. During this time, the room never again assumed the appearance of solid rock. It seemed as though we could always see through those walls into infinite space. It was in that room that the bonds limiting consciousness were removed. It was there that a great vista of the future opened to us. We all sat down at the table, and Jesus resumed the conversation. Quote, It takes a true motivating thought, focused on a central absorbing point or ideal, to bring forth or accomplish, and you as well as all mankind can become that motivating center.